Hey, what's going on, guys? It is Rinne-Hatake here, back with another video. And today we got What If Goku Had Unlimited Potential Part 2. And I got a big question for you guys. Since we've reached 10 subscribers, do you guys want to see a 10 sub special? Or do you want to see, well, when we reach 15 subscribers, a 15 sub special? Just comment down below what you guys think. A 10 sub special or not? But we move from that. So we continue what I was saying before. Gohan and Trunks were fighting Cell, and it was It was like one-sided, to be honest with you. Cell does not stand a chance, even if he got OP and got all cool and all that potential. He doesn't stand a chance. He doesn't have his imperfect form or his perfect form. No, he's semi-perfect form. He's in his imperfect. He's not even at his semi-perfect. So there's no way he's gonna win at this rate. With Trunks in mastered Super Saiyan and Gohan in his Ikari form that he's mastered, there's no way he's gonna win. And we move from that, and it's been like a few years, like 7 years. It's been 7 years, and Goku, Gohan, Trunks, all the kid Trunks is he's older. Goten was born as well, and they're having a good time training and stuff. Goku, before I skip on too far ahead, during the 7 years of the time skip, Goku has been training in King Ka's world, and he asked Bulma to make him his own gravity chamber so he can continue gravity training. So yeah, Goku's gravity training on King Kai's planet, and whatever gravity that Goku has put on the machine is times by 10. So let's say he puts in times 100, it's gonna be times 1000 due to the planet's gravity. So that's how that's gonna work. So Goku's gonna improve exponentially even further and become super strong. No way Goku's gonna lose at this point. Goku, at this rate, his power level is insane. At Super Saiyan 3, he could rival a Super Saiyan 4 Limit Breaker at its max. Yeah, at its max. He has no stamina drain at Super Saiyan 3 whatsoever. So Goku has legit mastered Super Saiyan 3 to its absolute peak. And Gohan wasn't slacking off either. During the 7 years, he's practiced and become even stronger, or became even stronger. Even turning into Super Saiyan and eventually through the 7 years, making it to Super Saiyan 2, becoming incredibly strong. And he trained with Goku once in a while. So Gohan is a bit weaker though. He's a bit weaker because he hasn't discovered Super Saiyan earlier. That's the only reason. But Gohan is still catching up though. He's still catching up. He's a little weaker than his canon self at this point. But due to the training with Goku, he's keeping up. He's keeping up with his canon self. Not in strength and power, but in technique. Because, well, of Goku. And as I've said before, he's learned martial arts when he was a kid. So that's why he's a bit more skilled in the technique, per se. But Vegeta and all the others weren't slacking off either. Goten, yeah, he can turn into Super Saiyan, and he does have incredible hybrid potential. But he likes to slack off and, just be a child. That's basically what Goten's doing. But he does train occasionally with Gohan. And this time, I'm not going to say he can't fly. I'm going to say he knows how to fly. Because, I mean, if you're a Super Saiyan and you can't fly, that doesn't really make any sense. So, he can fly. Moving on. So, it is like the martial arts tournament. I'm not sure if it's the 23rd, but I'm just gonna say it's the 23rd. Apologies if it's wrong, but I'm gonna say the 23rd. So it's the 23rd martial arts tournament, and all the Z fighters are there and are ready to go. And this time Goku isn't actually dead, so he's gonna be well, with his family. So, Goten and Trunks go into the Juniors League, and nothing really changes there. Goku and the rest of the Z Fighters enter the the big leagues, or the original martial tournament. And yeah, I'd say Krillin would join this time, and all the others would join because they're more motivated to train, and they haven't slacked off either. Their power levels each at max are at least over 250k. That's their power level. Every single one of them over 250k. Pretty strong, but not strong enough. But still, they tried. So the fights go as normal, and Videl, she got wailed on. There's nothing I could really say. That still happened. That Gohan is enraged. In this rage he's feeling, he takes it to the next match, knowing that if he does something now, well, he's gonna get disqualified. So he just gave Videla senzu bean, and she got healed up. Gohan, he was angry, and he starts yelling in anger, and you could hear a loud roar in the stadium. And Gohan's hair changes to the golden blonde hair of Super Saiyan, and then Super Saiyan 2, and then his hair goes even longer until he reaches Super Saiyan 3, and his aura bursts in a golden light. And the two, Spokovich and Yamu, well, tried to take Gohan's energy, and they did stab him with it, but Gohan was quick on his heels, or fast on his feet, and elbowed Yamu and punched Spokovich straight in the face, and broke was the energy gathering machine that they have, and released a Masenko at them, blasting them off the stadium. And Gohan was injured. He drops down to his base form, or he drops back down to Super Saiyan, because he didn't lose that much energy, but it hurts, and he wants to conserve his energy. And yeah, basically Spokovich and Yamu failed on getting the energy, and Kibito, was it? Shin and Kibito, yes, there it is. I remember, guys. Apologies, but I remember now. Shin and Kibito. Well, Kibito healed up Gohan, and he's back to full power. And Spokovich and Yamu head back to, well, Pt.2 tells them about the bad news. Gohan chases after them. Also with Goku tailing behind. Wait, I'm gonna say Goku was tailing behind. So is Vegeta and the rest of the Z Fighters that want to follow. But the rest of the tournament goes as normal. So the firstly when they arrive, Gohan, well, they enter the ship, and Gohan fights the first fighter, which is really not. It doesn't really matter, and he beats that guy up. Goku beats up the next guy, and then Vegeta beats up the next guy. Next was Deborah. And since Boo is gathering a little bit of energy through this fight, it's not going to be much, but it's gathering a little bit of energy. It's not much. But, well, they're doing pretty well against Deborah. I mean, Gohan's fighting Deborah. And Gohan's only in his base form, and he's doing pretty well. But Deborah increases his power and goes to max, and Gohan has to go to Super Saiyan, and even has to go into Super Saiyan 2. And this time Gohan's overpowering him a little bit. But Gohan realizes that Super Saiyan 2 isn't enough, and he needs the extra boost in power. So he does transform into Super Saiyan 3, but in short bursts. So he conserves a lot of energy. Transforming into Super Saiyan 3 only to do quick and fast attacks, and this knocks Deborah off his feet and knocks him out, and Deborah is finished. no one gets spit on by Deborah, and no one turns to stone. And Babidi eventually gets caught out. But I'm gonna say, that well, that Vegeta still allows himself to get hit with get manipulated with the margin, by the margin mark, and now by Babidi. And yeah, Babidi uses him as a pawn, and he fought Goku. And Goku, knowing that Vegeta's gonna lose, only stayed in Super Saiyan, and at this point, Super Saiyan is the same level as Super Saiyan. What should I do this for? Super Saiyan. No, I'm gonna make Goku Super Saiyan 3 a lot stronger. No, I'm gonna do it Limit Breaker at his max 20. Okay, that's a bit excessive, but that's his potential. Now, come on, his potential is insane. His potential allows him to do that. So yeah, so his basically Super Saiyan form is basically the same strong as Super Saiyan 3. So there's nothing Vegeta can even do about it. Vegeta tries to fight him, increasing his power to Super Saiyan 2, but Goku slaps the man and knocks him back into his senses. And we move on, and Babidi was caught out, and Gohan hit him with a Masenko, and he died instantly. So we're not gonna really have much of a Boo arc here, because due to Goku's strength and improvement in power, so is everybody else, increased slightly. There's no Boo arc that's gonna happen. I could do that, but if you really think about it logically, with Goku's improved power and improved strength, there's no way he can lose. So yeah. As I was saying, well, we move past the Boo arc and we move near, well, when Beerus wakes up. And it's been a few years since the Boo arc. And Gohan knows that he's falling behind, so he decides to train with the Kais. And he still gets Ultimate. Yes, I'm giving Gohan Ultimate, I have to. And Gohan, he's mastered his Super Saiyan 2, and he asks Goku to train him for Super Saiyan 3, and he's mastered Super Saiyan 3 in like 3 months. Nah, 3 to 4 months. In 3 to 4 months. Vegeta has finally awakened Super Saiyan 3 and he's he's basically working on it. Goten and Trunks have improved their Super Saiyan 2, Super Saiyan as well, making it not just the first grid of Super Saiyan, but making it mastered Super Saiyan. So they both have mastered, incredibly stronger than before. And Vegeta keeps training Trunks so he can keep improving beyond Kakarot's child. And Gohan trains with Goten once in a while, and so is Goku. Chi-Chi isn't liking how much training they're putting in instead of, well, schoolwork. Gohan still has school, but the Supreme Kai's made an offer. Do you want godly knowledge? And Chi-Chi is not going to pass up godly knowledge. So she lets Gohan train, that's why. And she also sends Goten to Kami. Yeah, Goten spends, well, not to Kami, but to the lookout to train. And Piccolo's there, so Piccolo is Piccolo's his main training. So Goten basically trains with Piccolo most of the time. Well, basically being like Gohan when he was a child. And I'm gonna do the power levels this time. Since Goku has improved exponentially through the training time period, he has increased his power and discovered a new power. Super Saiyan 4. He just discovered this. So, at his base form, he's about 75 million. What should I do for this? I'm just gonna say nah. I'm gonna say his base power 750 million. Yeah, 750 million. Now think about it. If he's been training constantly on King Kai's planet and on the Supreme Kai's planet, there's no way he's not gonna be at this level at base. And plus, there's too many multipliers with this Super Saiyan form, so he's exponentially stronger. There's no way he's gonna stay with a Super Saiyan 4 Kaioken. Super Saiyan 4 Limit Breaker at max with Kaioken times 20. He's not gonna stay at that level for long. And yeah, so with Super Saiyan, it's increased exponentially. It's just a lot. Okay, I can't tell you because I don't want to do quick math right now. So yeah, he's way too strong. Coming close behind him is Gohan. With his base power surprisingly increased, he's way stronger than Canon Gohan at this state because he's training constantly this time. Way stronger, and his power level base is 75 million. Close behind Vegeta with a 70 million base power level. And Vegeta has finally mastered Super Saiyan 3, but still isn't the same strong as Goku or Gohan. Yeah, and the Earthlings, they have been training, but not constant. Their power level has increased by 50k, so they're all at 350k. But Krillin decided to slack off, so he's 260k, only improving his power level by 10k. Goten, on the other hand, he's increased his base power level to 10 million, while Trunks is at 11.5 million due to his training with Vegeta. At Super Saiyan, those two are very strong, but Trunks is still way stronger. But Goten has been developing something that he's been keeping a secret. He's been learning it from Goku and King Kai, and that is Kaioken. And since Goten is a half Saiyan, he's getting very good control of this. And since he's been training with Piccolo and Goku, he's learned a lot of stuff. So basically, Goten can use times 10, increasing his power level way beyond Trunks' level, but he can only use this in short bursts because it will destroy his body inside and out because of the strain. So yeah, that's the power levels. And we move on from this. Beerus, well, in another world, or another dimension, Beerus has awakened. He has awakened from his slumber, saying, "The Super Saiyan God, I need to meet this Saiyan God." And he talks to Whis about it, and it goes basically like canon, where he tells Whis about his, well, dream, or what he's envisioned. And thus, yeah, that's basically that. And he decided to head to Earth because Whis told him about the Saiyans on Earth. The two Saiyans, Goku and Vegeta, and some half-breeds. But Whis figures something very special about Goku. He can sense Goku's potential, and his potential is limitless. And, well, Whis heard of this limitless potential, and the only one person he knows who can actually grant this is Zeno himself. And Zeno, he's very strong, the strongest in the universe, no doubt about it. But he wants a challenge. He wants to fight someone near the level of power he's at. So yeah, we're gonna see that fight very soon. So Beerus and Whis go down to Earth when it was Bulma's birthday party. Well, not just yet, but they enter. Well, since they felt all the Saiyans, well, most of the Saiyans in the Kai's realm, they enter the Kai's realm, and Beerus sees the Saiyans training, and he starts speaking, saying, "I am Lord Beerus, and I challenge the Saiyan God." No, he doesn't say I challenge the Saiyan God. He asks, "Which one of you is the Saiyan God?" And Goku asks, "Saiyan God? What Saiyan God are you talking about? I don't know any. We don't know any Saiyan God you speak of." And Beerus was a bit disappointed hearing this, but he asked, "Well, you shall do. Just entertain me, and don't bore me with this with your weak powers. But Beerus can sense that Goku's incredibly strong, so he wants to test Goku out first. And Goku instantly transforms into Super Saiyan 3 without holding back. He is holding back, but without holding anything back just yet. He starts fighting all out in Super Saiyan 3, and he even stacks Kaioken times 30 on it. So basically, Super Saiyan 3, as I've stated before, was Super Saiyan 4 Limit Breaker at its max with Kaioken times 20. But since I've said that Goku's improved, it's even higher this time. It's basically at Super Saiyan Blue Evolution Kaioken times 20, but since he stacked 30 on it, it's times 60 basically. So he's very, very strong. And Beerus sees this and was very surprised. He doesn't sense any God Ki within Goku. Goku doesn't have God Ki yet, but his potential alone gives him multiple areas of strength. And Goku's putting up a great fight, but Beerus starts putting in like 35% of his power, and Goku starts to get a little overwhelmed. But Goku stacks another bit of Kaioken on his power, times 40, and this is shredding his body. And Goku knows he can only use it as short bursts, so he starts using short bursts, and this catches Beerus off guard, but he instantly figures out this technique, and its tricks, figures out Goku's tricks, and knocks Goku back with the face, knocking him into a mountain. And Beerus says, well, I guess he had enough. Next, who is my next opponent? And Gohan was about to step up when he felt an enormous ki, and it was Goku. And the mountain that Goku was kicked straight into exploded, and you could only see a golden aura. Well, a massive golden aura that shone brightly, and you can see Goku in the middle of it. And Goku spikes up his ki even more to the max, entering Limit Breaker, Super Saiyan 4 Limit Breaker. And I know you guys are like, what, Limit Breaker 2? I mean, now come on, he's OP Goku. Yeah, he has Limit Breaker. He's been training. Well, he's been pushed to the limits, that's why. Because he knows he can't win against Beerus at this rate. So he enters Limit Breaker. He doesn't have it at will, but he turned into Limit Breaker. And Goku knows the Super Saiyan 4 form. Hasn't mastered it, but mastered it to a good degree that it doesn't drain too much stamina. But this form is out of control. It's wild. And Goku stacks Kaioken times 50 on it. And is surprisingly even stronger. Goku's power level has increased significantly. It's basically, if you can even add a power level to Ultra Ego, that's basically where he's at when Vegeta turns into Ultra Ego. Yeah, that's basically where Goku's at this point. At this rate, Beerus is getting pushed back on the back foot, and Beerus had to use 75% of his power and begins to overpower Goku, but Goku adds 70% of Kaioken times 70, and this time he's even stronger. And I don't know what power he's at now, because he's ascended beyond the Ultra Ego's, well, max power. Well, is for Vegeta. It isn't at its limit, but he's ascended beyond what he could normally do, and he has to use short bursts of this because his body's getting torn up. And he's pushing himself. The only reason why he isn't dead is because he's pushing himself. And Beerus has to use 95% of his power. Nearly 100%. And Beerus is surprised, getting challenged, and is getting very excited, and starts throwing more punches and kicks. So is Goku, but Goku uses this short burst of Kaioken, and he gets the upper hand doing this, but Beerus gets the upper hand when he's not doing this. So it's basically even. Imagine Whis is very surprised to see a Saiyan who doesn't even have God Ki match Beerus almost at his 100% state. But Beerus roars, and you can hear, or you can feel his ki rising, and Beerus is now at his 100%. And Beerus enters, well, I'm gonna say Beerus has a form, because, I mean, I'm just gonna say he does. Even if he doesn't, I'm gonna say he does have a form. I'm gonna call it the Limit Breaker form. It's totally original, so yeah. I'm gonna call it the Limit Breaker form. He doesn't have much physical change. Well, he does a little bit. He bulks up a little bit. He doesn't look too malnourished. Bulks up a little bit, and well, he gains a purple aura around him, and electricity flows around him now. And Goku can sense his immense power, and he knows he won't win this fight. So he had to go all out too, showing no mercies, going all out and giving it his best shot. And Goku learned a few things from the Kais while he's been training, so he knows self-healing and decided to heal himself. And went to Kaioken times 100 and starts fighting Beerus. And Goku has to use times 100 in short bursts. Basically, he's at times 50. He can handle a little bit of times 50, but at times 100, short bursts, he's knocking Beerus back, but Beerus is knocking him back. Even with times 100, Goku's struggling hard. And Gohan can feel their power, and it's insane. And Gohan goes into Ultimate. And, he's ascended Ultimate too. He's ascended and increased Ultimate, and basically stacked Super Saiyan 3 onto Ultimate. He's at Super Saiyan 3 Ultimate at its max. Gohan isn't as strong as Goku, but he joins into the fight, and Goku and Gohan are in perfect sync and fighting as one. And Goten was here just for training purposes for one day, and seeing this fight got him thinking that he should get stronger. And he starts watching this fight very close. Starts watching this fight closely. And the fight was very, very close. But in the end, Beerus ended up surpassing his limits even further beyond Limit Breaker. He doesn't have Ultra Instinct, but he uses what he's learned of it, or learned a bit of it. He doesn't have it, but learned what he knows of it to the best of his abilities, and he surpasses Limit Breaker, and he enters. He's still in Limit Breaker, but surpasses the powers of Limit Breaker, breaking another limit, and knocking both Gohan and Goku back and finishing them off with one big ki blast. Gohan and Goku did not stand a chance at this point. Vegeta felt this power. He felt Kakarot's power and Gohan's power. And Kakarot, and Vegeta, he was dumbstruck. And he felt weak in comparison. He doesn't stand a chance against Kakarot. Kakarot's power is insane. And he wasn't able to match Beerus, but with Gohan's help, those two are insane. So yeah. Yes. So Beerus is very, very happy. And he wants to head to the party now. So he heads to the party, and Goku and Gohan head to the party and have a good time. But Goku's wondering if they can actually have this Super Saiyan God form. So he asked Shenron about it. So they made a wish to Shenron to tell them about the Super Saiyan God. And they still were missing one Saiyan, but Videl mentioned that she was pregnant. So yeah, that happened. I'm not giving Super Saiyan God to Goku just yet. Giving it to Vegeta. Yeah. I'm giving it to Vegeta. So Vegeta gets Super Saiyan God and fights Beerus, and Beerus was not impressed at all. Beerus was disappointed, saying that if you were the Super Saiyan God that was prophesied, why is that? that lower class Saiyan, with quotation marks, I'm stronger than you. And, well, Vegeta didn't take that too kindly and powered up and started fighting. And the fight basically goes exactly the same as it did with Goku and Canon, so nothing much changes. So a few months and have passed, and Goku has been training on the Kai's planet, and he's basically gotten his potential unlocked, only a bit of it. Since it's limitless, they could legit stay there forever, and it could continue growing. They stayed there for 1 whole week. Yeah, 1 whole week, and Goku's potential was unlocked. And 1 whole week of sitting there, Goku was just meditating, doing mind training. 1 whole week of this, his power in Ultimate is insane, surpassing even Gohan, and he's definitely surpassed Beerus at this point. In his ultimate state, he's about the same level as he was with the Super Saiyan 4 with the Kaioken times 100. Yeah, stacking Super Saiyan 4 Limit Breaker onto that would just be insane. Now he's just breaking the limits. So Goku has surpassed Beerus' strength. And Beerus, he felt that power, decided to take Goku in for training too. Goku has, well, he has the power of the Kai instead of the instant transmission. So yeah. He uses the Kai to teleport to Beerus' planet and starts training with Vegeta. Getting a grasp of God Ki. He's basically a godly Saiyan, and an OP godly Saiyan that even at Vegeta's power, he's already got Super Saiyan God, Vegeta does, but it doesn't matter because Goku has surpassed him. Goku manages to learn Super Saiyan God with ease because of Ultimate. Since he's been training with Ultimate, it's basically a bit of God Ki, kind of. It's kind of a bit of God Ki, but not really, but still has a bit of God Ki in it, so he gets a grasp of it since he's been training with the Kais for a while and he was taught a bit of God Ki. So yeah, he gets a grasp of Super Saiyan God. And instead of staying in Super Saiyan God when he was transforming, he accidentally added Super Saiyan to it and he transforms into blue on accident. And Whis was surprised. He felt his power, and his power was immense, and it's just surpassed any other being except him in Universe 7. So Goku's been training with Whis for a while, and Gohan joins them sometimes. And basically, Goku's base is way too strong. So basically, Goku, he has awakened Super Saiyan Blue and Super Saiyan Blue Evolution. Now, you're probably wondering why I'm stacking so much on Goku. Well, if he wants to challenge Zeno, he needs to get Ultra Instinct as fast as possible. Even with these new techniques he has, he doesn't stand a chance against Zeno, so yeah. So, as I was saying, he got Super Saiyan Blue Evolution, and he doesn't want to just use his form and forget about the other forms. So he decided to train the other forms too, mastering his Super Saiyan Blue and Super Saiyan Blue Evolution to the max, his Limit Breaker form, Super Saiyan 4, every other form to its new max power. And now Goku, well, he basically added Super Saiyan 4 as his base. He's basically a Super Saiyan 4, and that is his base power. And I'd say he's about the same strong as Jiren. Yeah, he's about the same strong as Jiren at this point. Well, same strong as Jiren in his max power. Okay? Max power Jiren. Same strong. In Super Saiyan 4. Yeah, I'm making this man way too OP. But we continue. Gohan has also learned Super Saiyan 4 and been doing very well with his training too. Goten, has been keeping up with his training, and this time he started training with Gohan, and he became exponentially stronger, and did a bit of a sneaky trick, since he saw how his dad got stronger using this hidden potential thing, and he got his potential awakened. Yes, Goten Ultimate. Ultimate Goten, basically. He has Ultimate now. Since he has, like, nearly the same potential as Gohan, his power level is increased exponentially. No doubt about it. Stronger than Trunks. At this point, Goten is training his Ultimate with Gohan, and yeah. So, they're not going to be weak whatsoever. So, soon enough, they had the Universe 6 tournament, and I'm not gonna even cover that. I mean, come on now. Goku is OP. He'll clap them all. I mean, he didn't fall for Frost this time. He didn't fall for it. He isn't that naive now. He knows he can knock him out. So he just powered up to Ultimate, and that gust of wind and ki that was felt blew, well, Frost out of the arena. Well, that's what he thought happened, but Goku actually... You know how Goku in Master Ultra Instinct looked at Jiren and he was beat up in like a few seconds? He looked at him and he was punched multiple times. That's basically what he did in Ultimate, knocking Frost out of the ring. And that happened with Hit. Even with his Hit's time skip, just Goku in Ultimate's just too strong. And Goku did not display any God Ki, so I don't think... Well, I don't think Zamasu would get too angry with Goku, so he's not making a mockery of no gods. But he does feel Goku's strength, and it's a bit surprising. And he asked Goasu about Goku, and Goasu says Goku is the chosen one, or Kakarot's the chosen one. He is chosen to fight. Well, he was chosen by Zeno himself, the grand of all grand. Zeno himself, chosen by him to be his rival. And Zamasu is surprised by this revelation too. And he knows if he messes with any timeline, he's screwed. And if Goku Black actually becomes a thing, who knows? They're all screwed. I don't know, but Goku probably stand a chance, since Zamasu still didn't figure out Super Saiyan before, so I don't think he would now. But he knows not to mess with Goku and the rest of his people, so he decides not to take one of their bodies and maintains to be good. Trunks, though, on the other hand, the future Trunks, well, it didn't go too well for him. And guess what? I'll be leaving it off right there, guys, on a big cliffhanger. Nearing the arc where Trunks comes back. So yeah, I'll be leaving it off there. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Also comment down below if you guys want to see a 10k or a 10 sub special, and or a 15 sub special or a 20 sub special. Comment that down below, and if you guys do, I'll be sure to make you guys a 10 sub special. But without further ado, peace.